So we are churning all that data and all the social listening through a number of tools and some stitched together pieces that we've used, put together ourselves. We also have strategic comms that's doing the same thing and trying to take the pulse of issues and how different constituent groups feel about things. And I mean, when you're an institution this size, you have to be sensitive about how things are perceived and what people think, and media can start snowballing in a hurry. So it's not really about, I've worked in-house at Verizon where it was really more about issue management and crisis management.
Yeah. This
is really more about empathy and being sensitive to our neighbors and the communities that we are in, because this university is all about building those connections into the communities for the benefit of everybody. So I've seen it more from, oh, wow, people are really responding to this issue. Let's go talk to them to figure out how we can work together better, than, oh no, we better put out a release or we better send crisis comms to NBC to negotiate this. The way that the Sun Devil Rewards app works, it's user-based. So I go in, I can, on a daily basis, there are not new features, but new content. So we pull in, we have dozens of content producers across the university. So we have ASU Now that is pulling in stories about all the amazing stuff that's happening here, academically, scientifically, research breakthroughs, student achievements, all kinds of crazy stuff. And those things get curated into the app. So just on that alone, it's a standalone place where you're getting 12 or 14 really high quality feeds that are condensed into something really effective and useful. Plus, like you said, there's games, there's trivia, which seem kind of silly, but they're fun. And the way the team works on the content makes them bite-sized. So you can go in and just do a multiple choice quiz, earn some, we call them pitchforks as the rewards because of our Sun Devil mascot. And over time, you earn enough pitchforks, you can redeem those for prizes. The strategy of the entire app really comes from the consumer world. We wanted to give our alumni, it's primarily for alumni, but students are also encouraged to use it. This is a time when we are giving and never asking. So you can come, you can read whatever content you want, you get pitchforks for that. You take a quiz, you get pitchforks. You show up in an event and check in, you get pitchforks. And when you redeem, that's it. There's no ask for anything else. We don't want more of your data. We don't want you to donate. We're not asking for any of that stuff. It is really all give because we know the people who attended here have already given to the university in the form of tuition or time. So it's really just meant to be a way for us to give something back and build the connection around things around the university without saying, look how great we are. We're number one in innovation. It's just a fun way for them to absorb it and interact with it on their own terms. Come with your stuff together. Don't come and sort it out in the meeting room with us. There's times where it's brainstorming and where it can be casual. Coming from a place where I was running teams and leading strategy, sometimes I'm sitting in a room and going, oh, you guys haven't thought about this at all. And so I can see the other side of it where, yeah, there's things they can't know, but there's some things they could know.
Yeah, and they just chose not to know or didn't do the work or what have you.
Yeah, you just don't feel like they've really thought it out. And it's hard for the internal clients to go to bat for you. And believe me, all I want to do is have you hit a home run so I can go show it to my bosses and go look how great you guys did. But it's hard to do that if there's holes in it that if I can see them or the people on my team come to me and say, I can see these holes, it makes it really difficult for me to go champion you. And I would love to have partners that come in and crush it every time. And we work with great partners and agencies. And most of the time they do that. But when they don't, it's like, it's trying.
Is the favorite client you ever worked on the agency side Lenny Dykstra, or is there somebody else that you know?
Oh, God. We could do a whole show on Lenny Dykstra, should we?
Adam and I worked on a project once for former Major League Baseball player and multi-time convicted felon Lenny Dykstra, which was, without question, the craziest client situation I've ever had in my career, and I've been doing this for 30 friggin' years.
I want to say for the record, Lenny Dykstra referred to my artwork as Major League.
He did, which was sort of a precursor to Big League, I think. It was, yeah.
Do you call me Big League or Major League?
Yeah, Major League. Yeah, but it's sort of like that's it's like Trump's Big League is Lenny Dykstra's Major League. Yes.
Oh God, I forgot about that. Yes, he is. That was an amazing experience. I don't know how you brought him into the building, My only regret on that piece of business that we did a bunch of work for and didn't, I think he was maybe indicted before it got produced. My only regret is that we didn't have a face-to-face meeting with him.
I know.
He would have had a lip full of dip and he just would have been like spitting in a cup.
You never know.
I love that guy.